Democrat leaders, they just want one thing: power. When they feel threatened, they don't let you out of their sights. In 2016, Hillary cheated Bernie out of the nomination. Then in 2021, Otto Penn got in on the action. He tried to trick Americans into thinking Georgia was bringing back Jim Crow, but it backfired big time. More people voted after the bill was passed. Then New York tried getting in the game. They redrew the maps, but their plan was so bad the courts threw it out. And fast forward to today, nothing has changed. Bad boy Hakeem says that Republicans are the real cheaters for redrawing the lines in 5 districts that Trump carried by double digits.
This fight is not over, it's just beginning. And led by the people standing behind me, there is an ability for the people of Texas to make their voices heard, show up, stand up, speak up for what is right, for their opportunity to determine their own destiny through the gift of democracy and free and fair elections. But the only way that will be brought about is if together we're able to stop the effort to gerrymander in a way that also violates the Voting Rights Act, the Texas congressional map, as part of their scheme to rig the midterm elections.
And Chucky thinks Republicans, wait for it, want Jim Crow.
We're not going to let them revert to Jim Crow. And if you don't think they want to revert to Jim Crow, just look what they did in the SAVE Act, which went back to took Jim Crow for the whole nation.
And Newsom is going to fight in California.
How far are you willing to go to stop Trump from stealing the midterms?
I mean, it's, everything about gerrymandering needs to be addressed nationally.
Yep.
Democrats can't just sit there and act taller than thou. We're going to stand up. That district, likely this state, the blue, will get even darker blue. As we respond to Abbott, we respond to Donald Trump, and we assert ourselves much more aggressively. And Democrats need to stop
The outrage is selective and political because when Republicans win, it's undermining democracy. But when Democrats win, it's preserving voting rights. Let's bring in Senator Tommy Tuberville. Senator Tuberville, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. You know, by my lights, if you go back and look at every single primary that Democrats and Democrats alone ran, you have to go all the way back to 2008 before you can find a primary that Democrat Party elders didn't outright rig.
Well, that's easy to prove too, Charlie. It's just amazing how these people talk. And they talk in tongues, they talk in circles, they don't have really a clue what they're talking about. Bat Boy there, I don't know what he was talking about, but at the end of the day, look at what's all happened. Russiagate, COVID, eggs for brains, Biden. I mean, and they're worrying about the Republicans. I mean, their party's in such disarray. I don't think they can ever get it back together. Look at the sorry leadership they've got. My God, Newsom and the guy from New York now and all the mayors across the country that are ruining their cities. It's just absolutely amazing to me how these people even think that they can lead this country, and hope to God our kids start to grow up and start to grow out of this liberalism.
Well, you do get the sense that they're getting a little bit desperate as well. Senator, you have a new bill out that would prohibit students from certain countries from enrolling in American universities. Tell us about that bill.
Well, we're funding our own demise in this country, Charlie. I went to a graduation from a small university this past few weeks, and I looked in their program. Now, this is a small southern university. They had 40 graduates from China. They had engineering degrees and cyber degrees. I mean, we have lost our mind, absolutely lost our mind. We have 1.5 foreign nationals that are in our universities in this country, and they're coming here, and we're inviting them to come. We're giving them visas, and that's blocking our kids, our American kids, from having opportunities to take some of these slots. I don't know what we're thinking, but my bill, the Integrity Act, basically says no more Iranians, no more Chinese. If a university or college brings in foreign nationals, they have to show that did they get any funding from them? Is there any special dealings that they get? Also, they have to have a deadline for a visa, and at the end of the day, if they break one of these rules, they will pay a price. The university will. We have to make sure we keep an eye on this. Federal government, we do all these things, but we don't have oversight on them. We have to have oversight on this, or we're going to lose. Again,
Right.
we're educating our own demise in this country.
Senator Tuberville, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.